I just finished my entrepreneurial mindset show on ibgr.network, which is the Business Growth International Radio. You can listen to that at ibgr.network and also on Facebook, on YouTube as well. This is a show that I do every single Friday at 1 o'clock Stockholm time. And this is what you see right now, a behind the scene look at my show. So I just streamed on the radio. And now I wanted to share with you a little bit of what we just touched on today. So I have here my show notes because on those shows, we provide to the listeners also show notes. So if you want to go maybe deeper in this subject and you want to look into the show notes, you could always go at ibgr.network and download the show notes. You could also listen to the past episodes right there, or download it as a podcast and have the show notes with you so you're able to kind of follow along. But one thing that I wanted to share with you today is what I share on the show. This was episode number 9 in our 3rd season here, and we thought about leadership by objective. How can you create a growth-driven organization in your business? And what I wanted to share with you today is one quote that John Maxwell shared with us actually, and this is part of one of his books, 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. And he shared that momentum is the leader's best friend. So momentum is the leader's best friend. And he shared also the difference between managers and leaders. And he says that managers are focused on solving problems while leaders are focused on building momentum. And I believe at this time of the year, right now, in December of 2020, this is the moment where we want to build momentum for 2021. One thing that sets me apart from other people, and this is not bragging, it's just sharing with you what I do, and maybe you can apply this in your life as well, is that I take December to plan for 2021. So when people wake up on January 1st and they wonder, what should we do this year? This is a new year. What's our New Year's resolution? What's our goals for this year? I already have my plan. So the last week in December would be the week where I will actually put on all the details of my 3 months plan. But all the way through December, I would sit down, take time, and look back at my life in 2020, what I wish I could have done differently, and what can I do differently in 2021. Because this is the time when you can build momentum. Think about this way. There is kind of a gap a rig or a gap that you want to jump over. And what happens is that sometimes you go close to it, and because you are too close to it, you cannot jump. You need to just get back, build a little bit of momentum, take a little bit of speed, and then jump on the other side. And this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to jump on the other side of this year with momentum. I don't want it to just go to the edge of that 2020 and look on the other side of 2021 and say, I don't know if I can make it on the other side. So I want you to take this time and reflect a little bit. What do you want to do differently in 2021 and build momentum? Like, start discussing some things. Start sharing some things that you want to do in January. Start sharing those now, because there is always a gestation and incubation period. You cannot just sow a seed in January 1st and expect it to reap some benefits from that 2-3 days later. You need to start sowing seeds right now. So if you plan to do something in January, start talking about it right now so people know and they have you top of mind when you're ready to launch your thing. I hope this helped, and I would love for you to join us on our radio show and just listen to us on ibgr.net, where you will find all sort of business growth material there and different lanes. But Fridays is the executive growth lane. This is where we work on the business owner, on the leader of the business. And this is the lane that I'm operating in. So every Friday, 1 o'clock Swedish time or noon UK time, tune in on ibgr.network or on our Facebook pages. So we'll share with you some entrepreneurial mindset tips. Thank you for tuning in, and hope to see you there.